What is good and welcome to Chatwin Reacts. I'm Jack, your British Go, and today we're reacting to the highlights from all the games on the 6/26. You guys do the dates so weird. Clayton Kershaw inches closer to 3,000 strikeouts and more. Let's go. I'm going to try and get these done probably 3-4 times a week, I think.
I walked up to you in spring training and I said, you want to be a part of this again?
Especially while the
maybe 100%. I don't know.
NBA and NFL seasons are not on anymore.
Right? And I said, yeah, I think it's time you took the next step.
It's an honor. Something that I kind of dream about my whole entire life. And just
is this for the All-Stars?
A couple years ago, it was amazing, and so now we want to bring home the gold.
Bobby, I couldn't be more excited for you to be a part of this team and watch you do your thing.
Here's Bobby Witt Jr.
He was involved with an announcement today that he will be playing in the next World Baseball Classic for Team USA.
Oh, wow.
I
didn't know that was even a thing.
Into the sunshine now comes in a few more steps, gets under it, and makes the catch. Bobby Witt's been held rather quiet in this series.
So we say, is there almost like a World Cup for baseball? Because I know Japan and I do have that cool. Japan and USA sometimes play each other, but I have no idea. That sounds really cool and interesting.
3-2 lifted deep into center field. Waters on the move, and that ball is.
We do obviously have the highlights on a bit faster. I'm doing that going forward because some of these videos do end up being long and
And a swing and another deep drive to left by Caminero.
too long.
Looking up at the wall, and this one is gone. Home run, Caminero. Back to back for the Rays, and they're pulling away. It's 4-0.
Obviously, because like I said, I'm not going to pause this too many times. But obviously, we're going to be doing this 2-3 times a week, maybe even 4 with the NBA now over. Who is currently the best team? I could Google it, but I like obviously you guys in the comments telling me things. Who's currently the #1 team this season? Who's looking sure to make the playoffs, the postseason, whatever you guys call it? Like, I want to know some information. Let me know what's going on.
1-2 with 2 down. Here it comes from Shane. Take in, called strike 3, top of the zone. Shane Baz goes 8 shutout innings. He gets his 9th strikeout to finish.
And now with a bloop, a hit by pitch, and an error, the Blue Jays have loaded the bases. And
I do like their name, the Toronto Blue Jays.
Is home. Heineman getting the wave. The throw is cut. And it's a 2-run single for Lucas and a 2-0 lead for the Blue Jays.
2-2 to Guerrero.
And now Guerrero gets hit, and he is upset. It is the second time.
Who was CLE? Cleveland. I'm going to assume that's Cleveland.
Ooh. Is out of this game. Visibly upset. Stayed in the game initially, but is now out of the game.
Now,
is it? Hey, that's almost like that's
retaliation right there.
Yeah, as I say, I retaliation.
Pulled from the game. Not surprising to see a Guardians batter hit, and Kevin Gosman.
I'm surprised you'd be out from that. I guess actually I'll foul the ball.
High five from all of his buddies.
Outstanding effort, and has to feel pretty good coming off that rough one against the Diamondbacks, and a big hug from his battery mate.
They're loaded up for Alejandro Kirk.
Not many guys you would take over this guy in this spot. Past a diving
yes,
machine down the line. Archer in to score. Clement behind him.
Ooh.
Now the ball bobbled out behind second and
score. I love that. I love that.
And an error leading to another run, and it is 6-0 for the Blue Jays.
Bush, a 269 hitter, wearing red batting gloves on either hand today. Swinging a drive to right. This could go. It's got a chance. Gone.
This Chicago Cubs.
How about Imanaka in his return to the mound for the first time since early May?
Looks like he's never missed a beat. He's just come in, throwing strikes. He's a good fastball.
And showed a 5 shutout here today. And good work.
Maybe for these highlights, you probably shouldn't have it on the a little bit faster setting. Oh, wow.
Almost got him, did it? It did. Contreras hit up and in.
Ooh.
He's drawn with Palencia, who said, I'm not trying to hit you. He just brought the tying run to the plate.
That's like a face shot.
Cubs win. Palencia finishes it off.
And now Wilson Contreras being restrained by some of his teammates.
Cubs win, that's the main thing.
Torkelson leads off for the Tigers. Bottom of the second inning, was scoreless. The fly ball left field. This one's deep. Got some carry to it. And gone! Number 17 for Spencer Torkelson. Tigers up on top 1-0 in the second.
I did have a thought when I was watching some highlights, actually, is the stadiums do appear to be empty quite often. And I guess it's because there's so many games. And if they're playing like 3 games in a row against the same team, I kind of understand, but would it make more sense financially for baseball to even half or even by a third the amount of games they play in the season? Like, does it need to be this long? I don't think so, but again, I don't really know anything about baseball. But let me know what you think about it down below. Do they need to be so long?
21 in a 3-0 lead here in the top of the 5th inning. There's strike 3. Nice. 4th punch out for Ends.
That fastball's been on point. 93, 94, just by guys.
Yeah.
Good hit.
McKinstry.
That is a great start for Dietrich Ends.
Gleyber Torres, who is over 2 with a walk and a run scored.
Torres at the plate. He swings. It's a high fly ball to right.
Yeah, I think we need to get back to normal
speed.
speed.
At the fence, looking up, and it's gone. A home run. That ball just kept carrying to right. It's 8th of the year, and the Tigers have a 5-0 lead.
Start number 8
of the season for Clayton Kershaw. 8 strikeouts away from 3,000 in his Hall of Fame career.
Curveball swung on and missed. Strike 3.
So where will he be?
7 to go to get to the milestone of 3,000.
Where would that rank in the amount of strikeouts out of history?
Out for Freddie Freeman.
A tie ball game. And Freddie ropes it to right on the very first pitch. Green light for Mookie Betts. The Dodgers hop in front on Freddie Freeman's first hit of the series.
Strike 3 called. Got him on the outside corner with a slider. Career strikeout 2,997. He's 3 away.
3 away.
With 300 professional home runs. And Ohtani swings.
Oh, of course he's going to hit a home run. Of course he is.
Way back to the wall. It is gone. A home run. And the show rolls on in Denver.
We've got 28 for the year.
Lead it 3-1.
Now Augustine Ramirez, who drilled a double off the middle of the wall in left his first time.
That ball is well cranked to left field. Going. Gone. Goodbye, Augustine Ramirez. Stowers took the home run lead on the team with his 12th in the first, and Ramirez says we're tied again.
I think Ramirez has definitely appeared a few times on the things we've done. But I don't know. I guess I think of someone else. He wasn't playing for Miami.
Deep to center field. Myers back. Out of here.
Because, you know, you got to clap the home runs.
Pummeled it out to right center field. And the Giants are on the board. It's 5-2.
See if they can keep it going.
They've definitely got one of my favorite logos, the Giants.
Drives it to deep right field. And it is off the wall. Adames is in to score right behind him.
Hey, fair play.
I thought for a second he had a chance to pump it out of here.
Yeah, I mean, that was only 5 or 10 foot away.
Brand new.
And now the right-hander from Virginia Beach sees Eric Wagman. Wags 0 for 2.
Through a pitch line in that gap. Wagman's been finding that gap the entire series. 1 run will score in Sanchez. Here comes
I guess that's the hard about fielding, is that there's going to have to almost be a gap.
2-run double in the series, and the Marlins regain the lead.
So if you're good enough to hit that,
Sanchez and Hunter Brown
Martin, the Phillies.
Pitchers duel here.
8 strikeouts for Christopher Sanchez through 4 innings.
3 pitches, sinker, changeup, and slider. When the changeup is on, it is absolutely surgical.
I don't know any of their names though, so I've got to start remembering the names of these players.
For that breaking pitch, right?
Yeah, he's figured it out.
I only, to be fair, recall him because he's got the big beard.
Desperate for a run.
Is it Marsh?
26 consecutive scores.
I just saw the ASH.
Fly ball right field. Tagging at third is Stott. Smith's got it. He gets behind it. And the scoring drought is over. And the Phillies have tied this game up at 1.
So 2 outs. Paredes, the go-ahead run, still at second. Altuve.
Fuck the Astros.
It's up to Cam Smith.
Line drive over the head of Trey Turner. Base hit. Here comes Paredes. He'll score the go-ahead run. 2-1 Stros in the 8th. Cam Smith, a big RBI.
That's disappointing.
And here comes Larnach with 1 out, no score, and the pitch, a swing and a drive into right center field, and deep back it goes, and gone. Trevor Larnach.
So that's why I get confused sometimes, because sometimes there is 1 or 2 fields of like really big high walls, and it can hit the wall, and they can carry on playing. But yet there's some ballparks where it can hit the wall and that counts as a home run. So it confuses me a lot.
3-run lead, and that's pulled fair down the left field line. Jeffers is in. Cody rounding third base.
Twin Cities. What team is that?
Buxton, it's 4-0.
Twin Cities. TC. Why doesn't it help me, does it?
And the pitch to left center.
It's not Tampa, is it? No, is it Tampa Bay Rays?
At the wall, it is gone. It is 10-0 here at Target Field as Wallner.
Well, that's not helping either, is it? Twins.
Everything is coming up Twins right now.
Griffin Canning will face the Braves for just
New York Mets, we know them.
And here's Nick Allen, runner at second, 1 out. Allen grounds 1 to short.
Do they ever play the Yankees? Is that something that ever happened?
The second out, and what happened to Canning?
Who are they playing? Angels, Otani's old team.
Canning is in severe discomfort and having real trouble.
Just noticed there's a big daddy long legs next to me there.
With 2 in scoring position.
Lovely.
It's a breaking ball and lines in. Base hit.
Ooh, that was close.
Right behind him. Jeff McNeil drives for the pair, and it's 4-0 New York.
Carlos Mendoza wasted no time getting Diaz ready for the 9th inning. Well, the Braves are down to their final strike.
He struck him out, and the ball game is over.
books. The New York Mets have gone back into first place in the National League East.
Well, that answers my first question then. Mets,
For more of these and other stories, keep it locked to MLB.com. It's baseball
we will.
everywhere.
I think that's the thing, especially with the NBA season now over, we can focus a lot more on this season, and hopefully that will get me more into the sport. Because I'll be honest, like, as much as I do enjoy doing these baseball videos, NBA is my favourite of the American sports. So it'd be nice actually for the next month or two, almost 3 months before the football season kind of starts, that we can focus a lot on baseball. Let me know what you think down below. Like, let me know any information you think I should know, anything I should go and research maybe, you know, in my own time, just to get myself more understanding of the game. Let me know the thing down below, and of course we're down to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Hope you all have a great day. Peace.